Welcome back, friends. This is again Rohit Devangan presenting you a very important and interesting strategy, which is called price range strategy, part of price action. Like always, what we do is we'll give you brief concepts and then we'll show you how to screen using custom screener of TSR. Right? In AIO, it's called AIO screener, all-in-one screener. Over here, it's called custom screener. Right? So this particular session is lot similar in terms of concepts. Of course, its usage is different in terms of concepts to ORB. So we will try to be a little fast over here. The objective here is to give you a little idea and then take you to the product, that how best can you use this strategy to screen your favorite stocks. Okay. So we'll start with the usual thing. What is previous range? Previous range can be any of the previous range. It can be previous day, previous 2 days, previous week, previous month, previous months, whatever. So any particular period where there's a big volatility and it has created a solid range of a huge range of highs and lows. Whenever such a range is broken, then that's called previous range, right? Why it is important is because of certain important reasons stocks may move in a particular direction, whether it's a previous range. There's a reason why a certain high was made, certain low was made. If that level is broken, that can act as a good support and resistance level. It can be used for swing trading. It can also be used for intraday trading, and it's more importantly used for intraday trading. Okay, highlights will cover that, right? So this is a simple example where it has given a breakout of the previous day. So the stock was moving in a particular area, starting here all the way up to here. Then next day the stock has given breakout of the previous high. So this is your previous range, and this is where the breakout or breakdown. Just other way around, here is breakout breakdown, right? So stock was trading in a particular zone. After next day, after certain time, the stock has given a breakdown, and such movements are considered as a good entry point or exit point, depending on the area where you are. So entry point and exit point, right? Or basically you can other way take as a short or long position, depending on what kind of trading profile you have, right? So what are the typical previous range we are looking to cover? Here is a breakout, breakdown, and consolidation. Okay, so there's enough audience for all the three worlds, so we try to cover all the three aspects. Breakout and breakdown in TSR, we have channel, triangle, trend line already. I'm sure if you have used it, you may be aware of it. If you have not used it, this is a great time to start using it. Pivot levels is again a very good levels, Fibonacci. You have overlays like Bollinger, MACD, moving average, super trend. There are quite a few ways. Then ORB and previous levels. ORB we have covered in the previous sessions, and the previous level is like previous highs and previous lows. When such a level is broken, that again can give a good moment. What we are trying to cover here is previous range breakout. So let's go straight away to where it is in TSR. On left hand side, when you see, you go to custom screener. When you click on custom screener in the price action tab, which is by default set, there's an option next to ORB, open range strategies, as previous range strategies. You click on previous range strategies. We'll go to 5 minutes. I'll tell you a reason why we're going for 5 minutes. Here, what we are looking is previous day's breakout, right? So no stock in blue chip. Let's see if there's any in NSE 500. So we find a stock GMM, which is in NSE 500. So when you click on this one, you'll see that this is 1 day chart. The reason of choosing 5 minutes here is so that the chart defaults opens in 5 minutes, easy to spot. When you scroll back a bit, you'll go to the previous day. So this is the range which was formed in the previous day. Right? This is the range, and the breakout has happened here. Now in this particular case, the breakout has happened on the last tick. Obviously that's what you would require, because whenever it happens, you need to get alert. So in this particular case, the tick the breakout has happened on the last tick because the market is closed. If the market were running, you would have seen quite a few stocks which is giving breakout breakdown at 9:30, 9:45, 10, 10:15, whatever time. There will always be some time where the breakout or breakdown is happening, right? Likewise, you have breakdown. So when you look at breakdown and see if we are lucky to find any stock which is giving, no, unfortunately no stock today which has given breakout in the default setting. The third option available here is within range. This is used for consolidation. So any stock which is within that range, so there are quite a few stocks which is within that range of previous day, right? So we go back to the previous day highs and lows. When you look at this, this is March 21st highs and lows, and the stock is trading pretty much within that range. You go to right, it's within that range. Within that range, the stock is moving within that range, right? Likewise, if you go, I think in the previous one we messed up on the highs and lows, but if you see, the stock will be within that range, right? So it's for those guys who are waiting for who actively look for consolidation of stocks, and whenever such a breakout or breakdown happens, you want to enter or exit the trade, right? So what we have seen again, what we are trying to do is trying to make things as simple as possible. So this is the simplest possible strategies what we have. You have an option of going into advanced. So when you click on advanced strategy, you get more options. So you can choose previous 1 day or 2 day. So let's say we go for previous 2 day breakout using high lows of the previous 2 days as the range, and minimum range between high to low is 2%. So when we go and click run this, we get okay. So let's look at breakout and run this. So you find again there's only one stock, because perhaps the range of 2 is too little too high. Let's try to reduce it to 1 to see if there's any interesting stock out here. Again, no other stock which is matching this criteria, right? Let's change it to 1 day to see if there's anything interesting. Again, there's only one stock which is there, right? Let's try to look at breakdown. Right? Again, no stocks, right? So what in this advanced strategy, what we have done is we have an option of setting previous days breakout breakdown, which was available in the previous day. You have an option of choosing either high lows or candle body range, which is open and close only. You have an option of choosing the percentage. Then you have an option of choosing that a breakout with no breakdown, right? This is what we have looked for. Another option is you don't care for breakdown, you just care for breakout. So over here, when we go and look for just first breakout and run, maybe we see more stocks. Apart from GMM, you see Sun Pharma also coming out here. So when we go back here, in this particular case, the previous range high was around here, low was here, right? In this case, what we care is only breakout, no breakdown. So as the name suggests, you go for first breakout, ignore breakdown. So in this case, there was a breakdown, but we ignored, and the breakout has happened. Again, when you look at market hours, you'll find quite a few stocks at different point of times, because the market is live. There are quite a few stocks which will always be giving breakout and breakdown. So this is how you'll be able to get there, right? The other option is you can choose either 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. You can choose breakout or breakdown. So in this example, let's say we look at breakout. What we were looking is on the close price. You may want to look at the high also to see whether there's any interesting stock which is coming. So again, there's no other stock which is coming. That's the only thing we got the same set of stocks, right? Likewise, what you can do is you can look for breakdown, and we'll change it to low to see if there's any stock which is coming in this criteria. Again, no stock is coming, because it's a pretty rare condition that last 5 minutes of the day the breakout or breakdown of the previous candle is happening. So it's little rare. There are some users who would want every time that level is broken, right? The previous day level is broken. So that's where this comes in. So every time the previous high is broken, you'll get that settings. So over here, you see TV18, another stock which has come. So even though the breakout has happened, so this was, what are we looking at over here? We are looking at high-low range breakout, and every time it crosses high using close. Okay, so let's run, and then we'll go here, and you see quite a few stocks coming here, because what we are doing is we are looking for every time the breakout is happening, right? So go back, and this was the previous range. Right? So every time the breakout is happening. So breakout happened at this time about 9:20, and then it came down, and again it went up. So that option is also available here. Likewise, you can always go and look at other stocks. Over here, the breakout has happened from the previous level at 925, then it came down, retraced, and then again it has given a breakout. So if you use this strategy, you can use our screeners to filter the stocks for them as well. Okay. Likewise, you have an option of within range. So let's say if the previous range, let's make it a little bigger, 2 days, run this. So you'll find all the stocks which are within that range. Which are within that range of previous day. So when we go here, look here, so the stock is pretty much within that range, right? Go here, scroll a bit back. This was the previous day, and the stock is pretty much within that same range throughout the day, right? So that option is available. Sometimes it's interesting. So what if you are choosing day, then it uses the latest 5-minute stick for breakout breakdown. Sometimes it may be useful to find multi-months breakout. So you have an option of breakout of last 3 months. Right? Let's try if we get any interesting thing of last 3 months. So you'll find quite a few stocks where the breakout of last 3 months was given today. For example, Britannia. So we change it to daily tick to get a better view of things. So when you go and look at previous 3 months, so previous 3 months being Feb, March and April. So this was the range of previous 3 months, and the breakout is given out here today, right? So it has given a breakout of 3 months, right? Likewise, if we go into another stock, so previous 3 months, so Feb, and this was the lower level, right, this candle, and it has given breakout today. So you have an option of choosing days breakout. You have an option of choosing months, previous months breakout, previous weeks breakout, previous hours breakout, and you can choose multiple of 5 minutes. So 3 into 5, 15 minutes breakout. Similarly, if you change it to hours, you want last 3 hours breakout, you can go for that, weeks breakout, months breakout. All these options are there, right? We try to make it very simple and flexible. First by just showing you the simplest possible things, what you can look for breakout. If you're looking for more advanced option, that more advanced options are available out here, right? Now, if you feel that any of the option is not or any of your condition is not met, you can write back to us. There's a contact us form at bottom of the page. You can either call us or you can contact us or contact us to give your requirements. We'll be happy to call you back on this. If you need a little bit more insight of how to use it, you can have one-on-ones demo with us. We'll be happy to show how to use this product in the most effective way. Right? So that was pretty much about it. Similar to what we do, this is part of our custom screener. So you can mix this breakout breakdown with other things like whatever other conditions you want to add to. So that option is available here, right? So in this condition, what we are doing is we are adding another breakout, which is monthly breakout of last 40 months is too much, last 8 months breakout, let's say, right? I don't think you'll get a lot of stocks, but let's try it out. So, okay, obviously as expected, there was not too many stocks. Maybe we'll put 4. Okay, there's no stocks coming to meeting this criteria. But what you can do is you set this to, let's say, daily, and today the breakout is happening, and the breakout is happening with good volume, right? So breakout is happening with double the volume of previous day, or it's happening more than 50% of more than 50% of last 10 days volume, right? So to give that might yield some results. Okay, so there's only one stock which has come, JPM, where the previous range breakout has happened, right? Previous range breakout has happened, and the volume is also good. So this is how you'll be able to this is how you'll be able to get to a very customizable strategy. And as usual, you can always save it for future. You can set alerts on top of it so that you get notification on time, right? So that's pretty much what I wanted to cover here on previous range breakout breakdown. Likewise, we have other breakout range breakdown. So maybe a quick means to revise. Open range breakout breakdown is here. The previous levels of breakout breakdown is available here. We have other price range is also available here. Then you have narrow range, wide range, master candle, breakout breakdown. All these things are there, and obviously the other rectangle channel, trend line breakout and breakdown. I'm sure you guys are familiar with those things. That those breakout breakdowns are also available here, right? So that's pretty much what I wanted to cover here. We have covered almost all these things, right? Out here. The pros of this thing is well-defined time range. You define the time range, so you know what it is. Support resistance, you know it because it's easy to plot in the chart. Uh, then it has good risk reward ratio. Initially, there could be certain losses or certain bad decisions doing this, but as with any other indicator or any other techniques, there's some practice required. Once you do practice, then you can get yield a good risk reward ratio. You know where the stop loss to put. It's pretty simple. Certain cons which we have covered pretty in details, right? So that's pretty much what we wanted to cover here in the previous range breakout breakdowns, previous range strategies. So hope you if you are up to this page, I'm sure that you like this video. So do mention it to us that you have liked it by the ways of subscribe, like, share. The more like, share you guys do, we get to know that you are interested. Our hard work is being recognized, or is being not only recognized, but it's being used with a good returns in your trading or for your learning, right? So that will give us a lot of encouragement. So do share, like, subscribe, share with your friends too. As usual, we are in spree of making quite a few interesting strategies out here, easy to use. So we'll be bringing to you with another strategy, hopefully by within a week's time. Yeah, till then, bye bye, see you very soon.